goes the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Goff, and this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now Foles. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Left side, he finds Pierce, and he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 5 now. Foles. This is caught. And he's brought down. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. So here we go, a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You Bucs get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves just that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Gone. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Oh, what a move. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Third and long as a defender, all you want to do is guard the first down line. Make sure that everything stays in front and run up there and make the tackle. They did everything exactly right, except making the tackle the running back, and he ends up finding a way to pick up a first down. Brandon, that play just should not happen.
Touchdown, Detroit! DJ Chark, 64 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Foles. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So people been playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Foles. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Lions offense set to take over. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Goff throwing again. Open man right side is Sharp. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the gun, here's Goff. That's once again complete to Chark. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the air again, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off for 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So, well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Foles. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And quickly they get to the line. Again, it's Taylor. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's brought down. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line and linebackers.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Goff now looking to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 59 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Colts taking the field again. Running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, is offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men. Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big big-time receiver.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give for Taylor running right side. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Foles. He's going to let it go again. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, 47 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Foles will look to throw. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Goff on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And he'll just get rid of it.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Rodgers on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better really as the night's gone on. Second down, another run with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Foles. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And they'll indeed take a knee. Up the middle, here's Taylor. The gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. Foles down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. What a game we were treated to in this.